So an upper balle, so ceiste bhar J, just try my free because my job is recorded. So ceiste bhar J, upper into mod dy dx, upper mod the local max agus local min, find the coordinates, upper mod d squared y dx squared, find punch and felche, agus me into the coordinates, layer punch at the p agus q, sin two gwalcha on the punch and felche. When you ceiste hin jig, find dy dx, find d squared y dx squared, and punch felche, well, the punch gunig nemni. Now let's go punch and felche tunguji and with screw do. So d squared y dx squared, and we call minus v guji v. So the relation test can go punch and felche tun mergosha ara quarter. Now me him guji ceiste ever do yig to y cosna x squared to kher plus 3. Okay. Chest pan now punch and felche be ega. Okay, so raise tashi off dy dx. Cosna 3x cube here, or kher x cube here. Okay, so to d squared y dx squared, cosmla doyig x carni here. Now, doyig x carni here, cosmla 0, so to x cosmla 0, corsin shasti head cosmage, so to y cosmla 0 plus 3 cosmla 3. So to punch gun yamni la 3. Okay, now, hokla in the punch and felche nalasugun go fall. Okay, now let's go forward. So let's check out lock punch at the 0. So tashi off let d squared y dx squared egg x cosma luji heat because the 0 going to lock the t down curve. Okay, so Muhammad x cosma luji heat you may do yig for luji heat carni here agus the shin cosma do yig lock x cosma heat and shin you to do yig for heat carni here cosma do yig. So nial arau ensign quota. Okay, nial arau ensign quota. So the relation nial on the punch felche. Okay, so nial on the punch elche. What's no NLche, communisca NLche. What's no okay gane. Kai arau is the same. Luna punch felche. So that means there's a because there's a plus agus plus it's concave upwards. There's a leak in the concave upwards. Was it okay? Nial galu concave upwards go concave downwards. The matter is the same right to concave upwards to the concave downwards, but in shaw nial is the same, so that means there's just loop all the way high. So it's just a curve. Was it okay, Yanni? Right. Kids section Eleanors to me call free guji asymptotes. Okay? Now so lock sheets the ocean again, yeah, right. So just lock sheets the notice or do little heart. Right. So asymptote in Yelic, shouldn't Yelic or asymptote. Now, just give me my asymptote, right? Here's my man will teach all you. Let me show you. Asymptote. Oh, so right. Right, so to G-road the asymptote here to be right. I've got harms to that curve, so I'm just going to hash my show the here to be right. Harms to that curve is her graph. Right. Now, call this mode the name you asymptote shall go and go live in the coda. It's always ux over vx. Okay? So we're happy. Harms to that curve cosla y equals bracket x plus da ranter x minus 1. That's design curves. Oh, to me next. Right, a curve, right? Now, market as a curve, so you need to smooth the name to this color curve, right? Now, I can test a graph on show, right? I'm going to swim out the arrow. Remove picture. Right, so you shouldn't here. But I can line chart nice and shouldn't here. Usually, show, sorry, don't hurt you. Right, so my answer shouldn't lehen, you my heat. I can start lean the heat. You should therefore take a photo to Srai Musha. You shall he go well heat. Ark, you shall he pull in line. So this line x equals 1. Shin asymptote. Shin line, not merely a curve of in line. Okay, what's an okay again? Okay, so shin asymptote away. Shin the horizontal or the vertical go shin the vertical asymptote. So shin an asymptote Ceacht anger. So first shin can shin chan. Now to can look at trasning show faster. Etnert mar McKean faster. Cogra da heen chintu nyasha he bully. Nyasha he go well he. So I give the cogra the heen, but change to goes to infinity. New well he lean he. So shinra the harmage vertical asymptote. Okay, so the asymptote egg cottage in it. Which is okay again. So shin the asymptotes. Now, the muscular has been even as Kane Doyle asymptote of Bruma. In the range of cottage. Okay. Now, ni into asymptotes la certain equations. So in the certain equation you have to cut down, costing to me any has been even chen, log agus exponential. Shinichi you to asymptotes. Now you to linear equation, quadratic equation, cubic equation, circle equations, no asymptotes. Which is okay again. So just when there's expandal exponentially na logs na can be a question shinichi na. Okay, now when we're back to Gina Noti. So the race just locks our sheets, I guess just miniamative kinda la asymptote obruma. Okay, now Malachan to say a headcon every heen asymptote Ceacht anger. So that's what we call a vertical asymptote. Okay, now Mate Cottage agus across la y cosmla u is can v. Cosmla ux is can vx. So just in the image. Now, what the image 3 vx or her cosmla 0. Timid Ableton asymptote of Bruma. So say a 3 vx or her cosmla 0 timid Ableton vertical asymptote of Bruma. So sample. Okay. Mata y cosmla do x plus 3 is can x luigi heen. We would linear bond. Inter forest to let the bond x luigi heen cosine cosmla 0 so to x cosmla heen. So the medinja time sketched on asymptote and shin go g every heen agus correspond to asymptote. So line brush the sheets. So to the curves the gola hall shin agus shin. Agus new wellish heen New Welsh heen line shin. Does that make sense? Right, she's cogras is Fuji right to right and is cogra to infinity, but New Welsh heen line shin. X cosmla heen. Okay? Now, so shouldn't I using cosmla shin. Now, carwe, what is x squared done? You bond hockla asymptote of it. Hockla vertical asymptote of it. You know, sample position, I have to each needs to catch maths anyway, right? Now, make do you can nash every door, show ni jackre. So show asymptote cotamana. So you're horizontal. Okay? So an asymptote cotamana. So can they operate chinuma? Now, well, can you give her limits? Hopefully 10. Well, can you give back your limit so we'll refresh the memory. Now, to limit on your vertical asymptotes. So limit no x could g infinity. So symbol for infinity nan art sideways. Okay? Martha sha hinish gun x equal to n. So where kai n to shingle we cosmla 0. Near to n is small na 0. So shini hekon, x a darnikon, martha to limit x agad g infinity da r to the power of x. Now reached ta sin golve codma 0. Either luigi he ni sluna r ni sluna he. So kai r ve either he nigus luigi he no goni. Okay? Now sample. Okay? So just give my sample on us. Okay? So sample it. Usamijini codmi kern. Y codmla da x plus 3 is gan x luigi he. Next to me to the vertical or the horizontal asymptote. So touch to off yet we ever he. Lock me the limit. Limit the x agad g infinity da the y value. So shin da x plus 3 is gan x luigi he. What can you be keen for a greater person? Just like it. Can we go test my me leave it out gas? Here any idea? Can you be? Keen for a greater limit person. So the jam would to give all the limit. Right. So run the n2. Mohaim sa infinity is gan infinity, it becomes nd. Can we go focal during indeterminate? Okay, so j chaim g any. So kai to ahan the ranther x top and bottom. So raised to shin codmla. So raised to shin codmla limit the x agad g infinity that da plus 3 is gan x is gan heen minus heen is gan x. So just rama ahan x. Okay, now mohaim sa infinity next 3 divided by infinity shin 0, 1 divided by infinity shin 0. So next test go shin codmla da skin heen. Which the codmla da. Okay, so next test go vertical asymptote y equals 2. So my haim se rash gujin diagram view go was in shaw funyin codmla shaw okay y codmla minus da shin all the way trasna egg y codmla da, and that's your horizontal asymptote. Which is okay again, so just generation so I wish to get the plus your graph. Okay. She looks actually while I see more on TV. Oh, it's okay actually. So it's okay, right? Right, that's okay. Right. Sheila in your last thing no? Right, that's okay. Right. Which okay, listen. Right, so Tash image is image grind kishni. Grind kishni or so let's have to ask you that I suppose. Right. So Tash image or exercise. Now these to couple of the Chaim Fried live as we got Fried exercises. Right. So mark this or kiss piece of sharp into sharp. You fear you charge screen because it's just add the is the data introducer right away gin asymptote. Right, touch me last to make it. Find the vertical asymptote of each of the following curves. So here can go race. Smeechy Romit. We're into the bottom part. Go to codmla 0 and solve for x. So you do x minus 3 codmla 0, x equals 3. So test could I can shot. 3 is your x equals 3. Well, I'm in your kilo shot. Right, Kieran, Darnican. Minus 2. Right, so we're getting worried for the division. Right, here can the last thing. We have two asymptotes in shot. X squared equals 1, x equals plus or minus 1. Plus or minus 1, because you have the square root the heen is plus or minus 1. Well, then you kill us x squared equals 1. Because the shin codmla 0, x squared minus 1 equals 0, x squared equals 1, x equals plus or minus 1. Count on shot. E to the x minus 1, e for. That's a tough one. Right, I'm free. What's it? I'm going to hold free your virtual love. And then just remember even the graph difference so you get a wee bit understanding, right? Right, so just from it free, cast over the 3 head we. Okay? So cast over the 3. Scream is more cosmet. So the y cosmla k minus x is gone x carny hit luigi heen. So lan asymptote ceart ingera L J homogeneous. We're to let the bun. So we're to let the bun x squared minus 1 is cosine cosma 0. And then solve for x. So to x carni cosma heen, remember to heen trasne, x cosma square root heen, which is cosma plus or minus 1. Okay? Now, just in graph and gullive costless. Now, just give me an in graph and gullive costla. Can I líne ag glúide hín agus be líne teart níos ag hín. So to the graph go bhí runne cosla líne teart níos mar sin, be líne teart níos mar sin, agus be líne teart níos mar sin. And you go through what? Okay, so it's in the graph. Something similar to that. Now, you may have forget, can't you? The chain rod to taskum with the answer limits the shot because the shot x squared against the x you get top, that's 0. Your limit tends towards 0, so it's from a line x 0 shot. Okay, the genuine limit. But you also get your limit genus of hash. So just quite the vertical asymptote. Which is okay again. Right, mark the question of the K. Okay, you have to y cosmla quick x plus 3. Is gone e to the x minus 1. So J homogeneous la x is solving sin miha. Find the vertical asymptote. E to the x minus 1 cosmla 0. So to e to the x cosmla heen. How do we solve for x? Sheila and Stifa. Ah, Sheila, come on, don't let me down. LOG. Log. Made in the to fa. Make it as a e to the x, e to the rudder b. Kite for reached an e. You multiply both sides by log of e. Right? So raised to log e of e to the x. So it's ln of e to the x equals ln of 1. So to x, ln of e to the x is x. So can you count x equals ln of 1. J log of 1. Log e to the 1. Question start the calculator. Is 0. Okay, so to shen x equals 0. Natural log of 1 is 0. So next to the asymptote to x 0. Which is okay again. Now, just now my graphs and div are just get you jet as a costless or shot. Well, the shot, if I'm doing it back to algebra, come to shaft function. I guess come to shaft function y equals 5x plus 3. The ranter e to the x minus 1. Because in the graph in it. So make this to the graph. In the graph done cotton with the machine. So these shift to equal the vertical asymptote. So camera tools are reached. Equal the vertical asymptote egg 0. So change to egg 0, which is okay again. Yep. So it's another time. Okay. Right. So in right from Dragogene head section Ella. Right. So question for the quick evaluate each of the following limits. Now, the muscular hashman David doi gas to the limits to show okay. Market test or question for a quick. The limit x agog g infinity da keher x plus heen is gan x minus da. Martin ye x med return the ogatse. Shin the limit 4 over 1. Martin ye x identical or top bottom, then your limit is 4 over 1. So frigre keher. Okay. Out kiss to she. Limit x agog g infinity should die gas the lian. X minus 3 is gone do x plus quick. Din limit. Any. Your limit. Sin heen. My half. Your limit is half. Chicken chef, sin doi gas the obrima. But the value A identical or top agus bottom, and only much is identically top bottom go limit cosm. As in go x to 10 x is x. The more x squared get top agus x get bond then that as go x. The more x squared get top agus x squared get bottom, then your limit is BJ the creature of it the biggest term. So you get the biggest degree. Right, mark 2 kiss the shark just like it. T for go lunch and fragility. The x squared to the top, I get to the bottom. So your answer is minus heen is going to 3. Do you get that on you? Do you get that on you? Do you gas the lay in your So mark it as a kiss over a chart. So to limit the x of g infinity, that 3 minus x squared is gone 3x squared plus dot. So x, j to screecher of an x squared, j to screecher of an x squared and shan. So it's minus 1 is gone the 3. So your limit is minus a third. I should the vertical lasso so y equals minus a third. So we dotted line over is called parallel in x axis. So we'll have an okay lesson. Yeah. Right. Paragraph when you kiss over the art. Chile. Yeah. So therefore you get just a screw off. So can I open mark kiss over the art and so. So mark it as a kiss over art limit x of g infinity, right? Now my point is a star infinity when you x is x squared due to infinity over infinity, which is indeterminate. So when you kiss on short, you to see x is gone x dot x carry here minus heat. Ran a rather x squared. Because x squared is the biggest term. So ran a rather x squared. So frigre you to limit x of g infinity that Marine to shore x squared you to shake x is gone da minus heen is gone x squared. Okay, now 6 by infinity is 0. So the shin quadrum 0 is gonna da which is equal to 0. Okay, so your 0 is your line y equals 0. What's an okay again then? Okay, we'll sort of refresh the memory or funk or limits. Can you go through a chapter on their limits or whatever? Okay, right. Jiggling holiday could you catch over the knee and an ush of hate. Trial catch over the knee. Okay. Yes. Because it's the same, you to figure that he and see. Evaluates the following limits by dividing above and below by e to the x. So figure if when you get he is gonna 3. Yeah. Darna can. Da 3 can. Quickest that. Oh look if short species. You can just kind of go. Yeah. Okay. Now make it as a different j party he starts. So more free j left because the rubber different. Right. So I kissed every j. Find the limit of limit x of g infinity da 3x plus da is gone x plus quick. Okay. Now the race test can go to limit as in quadrilla 3 is going to care. Okay. Now mark this in down the part that's shown as to call from the left hand side. Can we get the minus and the plus? Can we get the number of limits? And there's the h goes to minus, h goes to plus, depends kin teeth. We move from the left or move from the right. I don't know what can you go for set. Hopefully 10. Okay. Now mark within your limit to show that the limit x goes towards minus infinity. Okay. Now to make gobber like can la minus infinity, kaimage minus x or a so free so lashen you to 3x plus da is going to x plus quick. So to shin codzimla limit the x gogaji infinity ness you must reach it on minus agus chuirme just 3 from minus x plus dó is gan céthe from minus x plus 5. So caiithín minus thuiriste. Sin okay gan. So obair sin amánas, so frigare, you to still limit dá, which to still codrum la 3 is gan céthe. So reach to codrum and limit sin sin. It's to still full of frigare. Kerne, so hence to codrum la shot. Does that make sense? Now Carwin you in branch or the minus is what the Carwin adding chat, but you sleeping chimney again. Was an okay gan. Yeah, right. Kiss you hin jig rod kerne. Jin limit the keen jig, then you be Sinead. Hin is gonna do, yeah. Kiss you do jig. Sheila, Jin limit the do jig. 3 is gonna do, yeah. Okay, now, I could kiss you do you get down the part. Just show that the limit e3 over e to the x minus 1 is not equal to 8. So just look at part of do you and do let the hot. So do you part of do. So the chest point go limit the x of g minus infinity. Time it's in the obrima. So 3 is going e to the x minus 1 is going 2 e to the x plus 3. So could you end middle of reach it on minus infinity? And actual x could have minus x. So you to limit x of g infinity that e or 3e to the minus x minus 1 is gone 2e to the minus x plus 3. Now, Nielsen go to horse frigre can do because that's going to question cosma limit x towards infinity da 3 is going e to the x because it's minus x when she's Lina. Minus 1 is going da is going e to the x plus 3. So your limit in shot is minus a third. I can show differ. So near shed. The head count 3 is going to dot and down count minus a third, so it's completely different. Okay? So just be clear in my lesson. It's an okay again. What my god rog asked to do. No? Right. Right. Question 3 Jake. Find the horizontal asymptotes of each of the following. Right, so head count, just from a free gast. Ashley. Question 3 Jake, Jane, horizontal asymptote. Jane vertical here do we. Jane vertical asymptote the question 3 Jake. Now, Smithy funny vertical, going to let the bottom part x plus dot current to control 0. So x equals minus dot. So that's the vertical. Jane horizontalness you to limit. So me want to limit the shen you to go j. He. Yeah. Well on you okay la shen. Okay? Any darnical. Car Jake. Okay, so car Jake shen. Jane horizontal here do we? Minus dot gonna 3. Okay, 3x plus 2 equals 0. I can do just let AV new do. Main to select kiss the car Jake. The y cosma da x minus hin is going to 3x plus da. So shin lock it in bottom part. So it's 3x plus da cosma 0. 3x cosma luja dot or da trasna x cosma luja da is gonna 3. Do you get that? That's your vertical asymptote. When your horizontal asymptote, lock into limit. Limit x towards infinity. Da x luja hin is going 3x plus da, which the cosma da is going 3. And that's your vertical asymptote. What's an okay again? Okay? Yeah? Right. Now, quid j Kieran? Vertical. So it's 2x squared minus 5 equals 0, 2x squared equals 5, x squared equals 5 over 2, so x is equal to square root 5 over 2. So you got bj 5 over 2, got awkward. Right, when you limit, 3 is going to do. Well, on and you okay, let's yeah. Shay Jacobson, Ashley. Well, the vertical's awkward, so we'll just ignore that. So, 1 over 2. Perfect. Brilliant. And then you're right at 1 over 2 because lock it down highest power e to the x. Right. Find the asymptotes of each of the following curves. So, we'll okay listen to this. Kiss the Ceacht again, shin. Ifa. Doing vertical. X equals. Vertical. Quick. X cosma quick. Agus horizontal. Heel. Sinead. Darnican. Da. Yeah. Hikinella. Sheila. Just doing. Can they double more vertical and so. Right, so just run a pretty counting because the e to the x one, so then you go and stick as you can. Right, so question Jake. The y cosma quick e to the x plus heen is gone da e to the x minus k, right? Now, raised we're to let the bond Sheila. So it's da e to the x minus k cosma 0. So you have to da e to the x cosma k, e to the x cosma da, so the x cosma natural log of 2. So it's indicate that's your vertical asymptote, natural log of 2. Now, we have to shin shandy half later, ln the da, you to 0.69. So the right graph, raha non x equals 0.669. Well, and then you okay that would be your vertical asymptote. Okay, now horizontal to y cosmla, quickest can the da. Okay, well, and then you okay So this, I'm just going to find the so shinde there is a turn sketch in this right? Mind this is x equals 0.96, so raise to the linear chart needs and shouldn't code at 0. I guess you have horizontal 5 over 2, so shin 2.5. So to roughly got trust and shot. Okay, now can they also go say what's a chart a balancing, is a balancing, or a balancing's a balancing? How do we know which way? Now it's more Lavinia shot even us, right? I'm going. Right, just mean yamadi. Arkmalak within the limit of x tends towards minus infinity. So that means we read from the left hand to from the limit to the left hand side. So minus is that direction, right? So mobber within you shinama. So the shin cosmla that 5 e to the x plus 1 over 2 e to the x minus 4. Okay, now, Jita Shin Gulliver cosmless. Then you be adding instant figure. He minus he is gonna. Okay, what's the kind of word machine? Well, can you go? Marin doesn't sign e to the minus x. So raise just the whole free level raise, right? So just to refresh the memory. Infinity from raised to minus. So that means you to 5 e to the minus x minus 1 is going 2 e to the minus x minus k. So the shin cosma limit x is g infinity, the quick is going e to the x minus 1 is going da is going e to the x minus k. Why does the shin infinity nish when you shin go shin to the ranther infinity is equal to 0, so frigre or shin plus a hard shin go in this. So you to frigre the heen is going lose k. Okay again. So that means Tasha a chart needs and shinny keens can lose your So just checking them on graph div the shin. The shin sketch give just checking it yeah maha graph div or give. So just run a free graph. So just there's a idea needs fair div. Okay, so can we just shot y equals e to the x 5 e to the x going this here. 5 e to the x plus heen the ranter the brackets I have there 2 e to the x minus k. I guess in the graph is in us. So mark it as the graph in us, right? To can the y you got like 0, the canal and chin got like 5 over. So just the animation is smoothie because then is tools. So make it to sin ag 2.5. So sin natural 5/2 sin ag head the asymptote. Right? And head the asymptote irritation ag 5/2. So chat nurse mar sin. Okay? Then darna can ag minus a chat nís ag minus hín carú. So to minus hín carú hís fuin lína. So she can use the balance. So make the package the graph on us. Make the package the graph, shin the graph on us. Agus so to the asymptote will go to minus 1/4 because the show called on minus to show minus hín carú and it only works when there's the exponential function of it. Usin take it. La exponential function the can asymptote will go to minus hín carú and nothing in between. Usin okay. Okay, so we reach kaitagoni yenu funyon. Mata ion kaitagoni yenu funyon minus r because manual ion to go mare you can rod kerne and usually tasha interception. Was okay again. Right. When we right clock konya to go. Yep, konya to go. Curve sketching in us is just good all the silicate take in us the graph of sketch. Local min, local max, point of inflection, asymptotes, sketch on the curves. So, Jocklev Toshert are 27.8, and all this league agif, I guess just Toshi's parent sketch the Ahan graph. Now, Jim Teen 3 quick chart, I guess need. I guess Jim Janta for your So, Heen 3 quick chart, I guess need. We must let screw do match with even more. Yeah, right, okay. Why did you get these screw do maths? Was you get a revision tests, revision mocks? Like you must screw do a hand charting just to get back into the routine as you must screw do now. So skitty screw do charge will leave for next week. So much you do next week so hopefully screw do that okay. So much you do March I get 13 charting do. So 13 sugar like my screw do. Okay. Just get a screw do. You tell me. And you do say why you must screw do oh skitty arm say Ashley, why that screw do charting sugar. Waiting us to destroy the quick sharking in the box. The skinny screw do are, for example, trigonometry. The skinny screw do are algebra. The skinny screw do are saying it's cost. Like Jane Rodney, study Rodney that right. We study any test us and all. Screw do probability. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's equal discussed it rather than yeah, that's actually a good idea. Then screw to probability. Okay? Now, probability leak, goes to the section of probability. A-leak. Good that here. That's what I like to do. Yeah, A-leak. Right. So if we screw to 13, you give our double that. Which is okay. 13 should be not more that. Which is okay. Right. So that's a reminder. Screw to in the body, they can be wrong in it. Wrong back in your hand, right? Being shooting the one, I just had a hand in the but that is the correct criteria. When you to certain subjects, and it doesn't matter, genius subjects that look like that with LCBT and English, but rubbish of you with certain subjects. I give this league anywhere because construed to jump the rubber leaving cert and it's worth 70 points. Small to read the end from near the end and screw the leak down to the rubber leaving cert, so you more or less have 70 points by to leave the leaving cert. So it's going to be grand in there.
But only gets a high and if you only do it in 2 hours.
No, yes, they get more women in science, technology.
But they all
how much
some are lunch just in aviation and they still get 3 points like goes to tutor.
Really?
Like couple of
So it's actually 55?
It's like getting an 01 in an exam like after doing the work.
Oh, high school, yeah.
Oh, just mention like computers and just the computer code and all that stuff and that. Like if you have to log into college, they could fall asleep and
that's why you brought up this robust because you might get in microbits. I'm not microbits now. program of the micro. Can you make factory in the micro?
As long as Twitch annual stuff you took that off for a while.
You should 50 points.
So say the 570 after, but we should.
No, I think it's your best.
Yeah,
It's still your best six.
Instead
Now,
of
when you show you use for high flight, then you beat an honors match a high flight. So 50 points to use is useless.
Yeah, but like even if
Unless you're doing a grade 11 Gaelic or Burla, Costa, or what you've had, and you struggle over Burla and you just want to get it past. But then you said it was your Burla when you might points. So that was your worst subject. The shark subject you will make no one. Hopefully. Well, look, this is it. So shit.
Yeah.
Shark did. So shit. Say, was it in a grade 11 or was it?
No.
So it doesn't really matter that anyway. You can do it just.
Let's see if we're doing 2 pass.
If we're doing a year pass out, then it's very year pass.
So you only have to
You don't even have to worry about one of your past subjects, just stay problem, get it wrong. Like the rest of the maths, for example. There's past maths, the job is in the point, you have to go on to do. Yeah, that's it. Pros and cons, I suppose. But shows you high life. It shows you places to use when it's a 50 point. How should we go from your 90s? Right, Michelle, obviously in the dog fantasy articles. Or Quincy, quick charge lead when you want it, when you want it. Quincy, quick charge lead when you want it, yes.